Welcome to the University of Leicester.
Congratulations!
You've done it. We can't wait to welcome you here on campus.
You're about to start an exciting new journey.
In a place where you can study what you're passionate about.
Here in Leicester, you can express your individuality and show your true colours to the world.
And you can get involved with over 250 student societies, groups and sports clubs.
Congrats, you've made the right choice. This place is brilliant.
Well done. It won't be long before you join us.
Welcome to Leicester. You'll love the atmosphere here on campus.
We're counting down the days till you get here.
This is a great place for you to build your future.
You'll soon be part of our diverse community.
Welcome to Systems of Change.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí Leicester.
Bienvenue.
Bienvenidos.
You're going to love it here.
See you soon.
Good afternoon and a warm Leicester welcome to the matriculation ceremony for the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities. We're coming to you live from your vibrant university campus. Your host for this afternoon's ceremony is a Leicester graduate. He is the former president of your Students' Union and now works for the university. Please welcome Dan Flatt.
Hello everyone, I'm Dan Flatt and I'm delighted to welcome you to your matriculation. You're probably wondering what this matriculation is all about. Well, it's your official welcoming ceremony. As you're starting a new chapter, it's only fitting that we talk you through what it's like to be a University of Leicester student. You'll hear from some key people and we'll show you how you can make the most of your time at Leicester. So let's start with an introduction to me, your host. 12 years ago today, I was in the exact same spot as you. I had moved from Milton Keynes and I didn't know anybody. I was feeling equal parts nervous and excited. It's totally fine to be feeling a mix of both, but I soon realised that any fears and concerns that I had vanished. I had found a new home. I studied BA, Modern Languages with Management. I spent 3 years studying in Leicester and a fantastic year abroad in Paris, in France and Zaragoza in Spain. I lived in Rocklands House in Beaumont Hall in the village. At sixth form, I was always an average student academically. I worried that everybody was going to be way more intelligent than me. I soon realised this was not a problem. The students and staff that I met here were incredibly friendly, supportive, and I learned huge amounts. Alongside my studies, I dived headfirst into the immense number of opportunities we have at the University of Leicester. I set up the Modern Languages Society. I joined Leicester Students' Council. I joined my course intramural football team. I always talk about my 2 degrees that I received from Leicester, my academic degree and the extracurricular degree that I received alongside my studies. When I graduated, I was lucky enough to be elected President of the Students' Union. I was extremely proud to represent 22,000 students on a local and a national level. I met some incredible people at the University of Leicester. It sounds cliched, but I really did meet my friends for life in my halls, on my course, and in my extracurricular activities. In my first week of term, I was even lucky enough to meet my wife, Anna. I now work in the Future Students Office at the university. I may have even seen you in a school or a college or at a UCAS exhibition. At university, we appreciate the pressure for your time to be the best years of your life. We understand that things might be difficult in these challenging times. If you are struggling, it is okay not to be okay. Remember, we're here every step of the way. Please talk to the wonderful students and staff we have at the university. Whilst we are here to support you, we certainly aren't going to tell you what to do to make the most of your time here. My main piece of advice is to say yes. Say yes to joining that society. Say yes to meeting new people. Say yes to trying something new. You won't regret it. You might even end up staying a while longer, like me. You might even make the university your home. Talking about being here a while, it's always good to look back and remind us how we got here. Here's a glimpse of Leicester's rich history.
Let us offer higher education as our war memorial. To honour those who took part in the Great War, to the glory of those gallant fighters who came through, and to the memory of those devoted heroes who gave their lives in the cause of freedom. Now, every material asset a person possesses may flee, Education alone is an asset of which an individual cannot be robbed.
The University of Leicester, educating and inspiring for a century.
As you can see, we've been around a long while, and now, 100 years on, here you are starting your own student journey. Like me, you'll meet a lot of people during your time at university, and we have a few people we'd like you to meet. Firstly, I'd like to introduce your President and Vice-Chancellor. The President and Vice-Chancellor has overall responsibility for the university's strategic direction and ensuring an outstanding education for every student. Please welcome Professor Nishan Kanagaraja.
Welcome everyone. You are the newest members of the University of Leicester, a university with a proud history and a global reputation for knowledge and discovery. On behalf of the University of Leicester, I would like to congratulate every one of you for finally making it and joining our great community here at Leicester. What a journey you've all had. It has been a journey that no other students have undertaken before. You are very special. So as you start university life, it may seem extra daunting this year. Being away from home, meeting new people, and being in a new place. However, with the world changing so much in the last 6 months, you've already demonstrated your resilience, your strength of character, and your adaptability. These qualities will stand you in good stead now and in the years to come. And we can assure you that before you know it, Leicester will feel like home. What is important to remember as you embark on your university life today is this. University is about much more than just exams and assessments. It's all about discovery. What you will learn about yourself over the next few years will be just as important as the subject you're studying. We call ourselves citizens of change here at Leicester. We empower and push our staff and students to achieve their own full potential and to learn how to contribute and benefit those around them. We want everyone to be a force for good. At Leicester, we are passionate about equality and inclusivity. We are determined to eliminate the gaps that have historically emerged in higher education between the genders and between different ethnic communities. We would like to invite every one of you to play your part to make this the most inclusive university in the world. Let me assure you, your education is priceless. It's empowering and transformative. Education shapes lives and improves our society. You will have the ability to transform the conditions around you. Indeed, as Nelson Mandela once said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. We are a community of 18,000 students, 4,000 staff, and an alumni of over 200,000. It's as important as what we teach you that you spend your time meeting people of different nationalities and different backgrounds who have differing views and opinions. To be challenged and to challenge others. You will be shaped by your experience of university, the course you study, and the people you meet. Our hope is that it broadens your outlook so that you all emerge from Leicester as global citizens, able to benefit those around you wherever you are in the world. The pace of change in the world is faster now than ever before. You will likely to change jobs and even careers throughout your life. So our purpose is not only to prepare you for change, but we want you to be the change makers. That is why we aim to equip you with an education in the broadest sense, where you develop the skills, attributes, and critical thinking to overcome the challenges you will face. Your personal and intellectual growth during your years at Leicester and the transferable skills you will acquire will stand you in good stead throughout your careers. We are proud of our legacy and being a global university in a city that is amongst the most culturally and ethnically diverse in the UK. You literally have the world at your doorstep. Plus, it is pleasing to know that Leicester has been named one of the best cities to study in by the annual Student Living Index, ranking third in the UK after Manchester and Cambridge. We would like you to make the most of the city has to offer and enrich the lives of the citizens at Leicester. Student life may be a little different this year, but we are still a strong and vibrant community, and I've worked hard to support your teaching, safety, and experience while we experience this pandemic. We have an exciting program of online and socially distanced on-campus activities for you to get involved with. From your welcome week to regular activities throughout the term, as well as student societies and sports clubs. There'll be plenty of opportunities for you to meet new people, make new friends, and develop new skills, both digitally and in person. Well-being is at our heart of student support. Whatever your concern, query, or worry, we are here for you. You're now part of a university among the top 200 in the world, with a world-leading reputation for research and discovery. Welcome. We are incredibly proud to share this moment with you as you embarked on your new journey of discovery. I look forward to seeing you all on campus. Thank you.
We are a university with a powerful mission, vision, and identity. These values are shared across the institution within our 3 colleges. Here to officially welcome you as members of the College of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities, we have with us Professor Henrietta O'Connor, Head of College.
Welcome to you all. My name's Henrietta O'Connor. I'm a Professor of Sociology and I'm Head of the College of Social Science, Arts and Humanities. First of all, I'd like to welcome you to Leicester. Many of you will be new to the city, as well as to the university. Others are new to the university, but may already live in or around Leicester, and you'll find much of what I talk about this afternoon familiar. This isn't a normal year for any of us. You're joining us and starting a degree in a way that none of us could have envisaged at the beginning of the year. You'll undoubtedly be worried about starting at university, about getting back into studying after a break of 6 months or more, remembering how to write an essay, and what will be expected of you in lectures, tutorials and seminars. Please don't worry, we're here to support you in person and online through our Ignite programme. Second, welcome to the university. You've made an excellent choice in coming to Leicester. The university is a leading research institute with a long history. We're proud to be celebrating our centenary in 2021, and you'll learn more about the history of Leicester and the reputation of the university now that you're here amongst us. We pride ourselves on being a friendly and unpretentious university. Our students come from a wide range of backgrounds. Many are first in a family to go to university, and you may be surprised to find out that a number of your lecturers will also be from similar backgrounds and will understand the challenges you face along the way. We're also a very diverse university. In fact, Leicester is the most diverse research-intensive university outside London, which is fitting in a city which is also the most diverse in the UK. This, for me, is a real strength of the University of Leicester. One of the things we're very good at here is research-led teaching, and your lecturers will definitely tell you about their own research, and you'll often see your lecturers on television and on social media and in the newspapers as experts in their area. Just last week, one of our academics who was leading on a project with the National Trust called the Colonial Countryside featured widely on the television and in the newspapers, and you may have seen those reports. We're also home to one of the foremost centres on hate crime and extremism, which is housed in our School of Criminology. Our archaeologists led on the discovery of Richard III in the city centre, and we're also home to a literary archive of Leicester authors, Jo Warton and Sue Townsend, who many of you will know as the author of Adrian Mole. This local connection is really key to much of what we research and teach here at Leicester. The archaeologists amongst you will go out to Bradgate Park on excavation digs. The sociologists amongst you will do a module called Live Sociology. You'll go out and about around the city, for example, visiting Narborough Road, the most diverse city street in the UK. While you're studying here, I'd urge you to make the most of the university, but also of the city itself. Start to look around you. Apply what you're learning to what you see, and what you see to what you're learning. This will all take on new meaning as you begin to study your chosen subject in more depth. I'd like to finish with leaving you with one piece of advice, and I apologise for this because you're almost certainly tired of advice. I started by saying Leicester's a friendly and supportive university, and I think I've made that point throughout. It's something that our students always say. So please make sure that you always ask for help. It's our job to help you. We're paid for it, but we love to help and support you. You've signed up to doing a university degree, and it's not supposed to be easy. You'll face challenges along the way, but the advice is this: ask for help. I can assure you that everyone here, from your friends through to your tutors and your lecturers, will be happy to help you with anything and everything. You just need to be brave and ask. So to end, I want to wish you good luck, to encourage you to get involved, and most of all, to enjoy your time here at Leicester.
Thank you, Professor O'Connor. Apart from your college community, as a Leicester student, you are also part of the Students' Union. The Students' Union is an independent organisation made up of representatives that work totally and completely for you. Your representatives, or executive officers, were all in your shoes once upon a time. I'll let them introduce themselves and outline key features of their roles and the Students' Union.
We've delivered this video partly in person and partly online.
So whichever way that you're experiencing university this year, you know that we're here for you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mia. I'm the president of the Students' Union.
Hello, I'm Carly. I'm your wellbeing officer this year.
Hi, I'm Hannah and I'm your sports officer for the 2021 academic year.
Hi, my name is Adnan and I'm the Students' Union Education Officer.
Hello, I am Tony Magaya. I am your Liberation Officer.
I'm Elle and I'm your Activities Officer.
As your education officer, it's my role to kind of look after your academic concerns, any issues you have on your course, and to make sure voluntary students who are course reps are supported sufficiently and that issues are raised.
My role as Liberation Officer is to represent students that come from the very different marginalized backgrounds. So I work very closely with the university's Equality, Diversity and Inclusion team and seeing how we can provide better resources to support students that come from marginalized backgrounds.
So as my role as sports officer, I support our Team Leicester sports clubs and our ULSU sports societies. I work to increase participation in sport by tackling barriers that students face. I campaign on key issues in university sport, and I work with the university to help shape the direction of sport at Leicester for the future.
As your wellbeing officer, I basically deal with anything regarding your mental health, your physical health, also safety, your finances, your housing issues.
My role as activities officer is to support societies, deal with sustainability for the student union, support volunteering and extracurricular employability. So it basically means that I cover all things that are extracurricular and not sport that are part of your student life.
In my role as president, I do a range of things. So I lead the SU exec team, I line manage the CEO, I deal with all things union development, and basically anything within the remit that other officers don't do, I pick up.
I guess everyone thinks that when they think student union, they think sports clubs, societies and things like that, but we literally offer everything to do with student life. So there's advice, support, academic reps.
University should be fun, however, sometimes you might run into problems. We've got the advice service in the Students' Union. They can help you with issues surrounding your financial well-being, mental health, housing issues, academic stuff, so like mitigating circumstances, and anything else really. They can just signpost you to loads of different services so you get the help that you need.
Get involved with the Students' Union as well. There's plenty of things that you can do. One of the things that you can become is an equality and liberation champion, and you have the opportunity to work with me. You can also join our union council networks. We have like over 10 of them, so you'll definitely find something for you.
First thing that comes to mind is being a course rep. So that's a voluntary role. And basically on your course, you can apply to run for election there. You'd represent your year on your course, and you'd sit on what's known as student staff committees, where you put across what students are feeling on your course, if you want to change anything from feedback or anything like that.
Right, in addition to joining our Team Leicester and ULSU sports clubs, you can get involved by doing our Let's Do Leicester programme, which is completely social sport. It's free to take part in, and you just drop in to all the wide variety of classes and sessions that they put on campus or at halls. Sport at Leicester allowed me to try something new. I came to uni with a really strong dance background, but I ended up joining the cheerleading society, and it was the highlight of my degree.
So I was really involved in pro bono. I started as a member of the Amicus team, and then I ran events in my second year, and I went on to be the president of pro bono in my final year.
When I started, because I've already played netball before at school, I hadn't done it for a couple of years, and I was like, it's probably a good way to get out. So I joined the club. They were really nice, really kind of like a family away from home.
I was the president of volleyball last year, and I was involved with LUSK, which is the ski and snowboard club.
I really loved, as cheesy as it sounds, meeting like-minded people and I just loved being in a space where I could give something back and use the skills that we were learning from our degree and actually put it to good use.
Sport for me was an interesting avenue into my social blossoming. It was a bit easier than I found kind of talking to people on your course and things like that, because it's just like you're in the game and that's how you're going to bond.
Wednesdays going away with my team and playing, and then in the evening getting drunk and going to Let's Disco. It was so fun.
Most people are coming from a whole new city. They have to set up their whole new accommodation, friendship circles, everything like that. So sometimes you'll be overwhelmed, and that's fine. Take your time with stuff.
Don't do anything you don't want to do. I think there's always this pressure in it to, fit a certain mold. But if it's not you, then don't do it. Like, just do what you're interested in and what you like to do.
I'd say not be scared, because I'm an international student, so I came here by myself and stuff, and it was a little bit daunting and a little bit scary, and I didn't try a lot of things.
Branch out and try something new.
I would say get involved. I really regret not getting involved more in my first year, because I think I missed out on joining quite a lot of societies. So take your time settling in and then just have a go at what you can.
Just have fun, but always remember to stay safe.
If you're thinking about joining activities or volunteering when you're here, I'd really encourage you to get involved at the activities fair.
I wish you all the best luck for your first year at Leicester. I know you're going to have an amazing year despite the circumstances. Just make the most of what you've got, and good luck.
We're undergoing a bit of a building makeover at the moment, but I hope to welcome you all in very soon. Best of luck, and we're here to help.
I look forward to representing you this year, so any questions, feel free to drop me a message, and I'll see you all soon.
Best of luck. We're all here to support you, and please get in touch with any issues you have.
Please come and talk to us. And again, good luck, and I hope to see you guys soon.
Your friendly executive officers are happy to help out at any point over the course of your student journey. Your experience at the University of Leicester is at the heart of everything we do. Before we close your ceremony, your Pro Vice-Chancellor for Education, Professor Graham Wynne, will outline the steps we're taking to ensure a high-quality learning environment for all of you.
Hello everyone, I'm Graham Wynne, Professor of Theoretical Astrophysics and Pro Vice-Chancellor for Education here at the University. I'd like to welcome you all to the University of Leicester. This year, more than any other year, is going to be a shared educational journey that we're all about to embark on together. We've designed our new system of learning, Ignite, which will ensure that we're able to continue with your education, protect your education, no matter what happens in the external environment. Ignite will allow us to guide you and support you through your studies, and will offer you more choice in just how and when and where you would like to engage with your studies. The well-being and safety of our students and staff is always paramount, and Ignite has been designed from the ground up to ensure that you are protected, your education is protected, and all of our communities are protected. Our campus is ready for you to start your educational journey, and we've designed and provided a program of events for you online and on campus, socially distanced, for you to enjoy through Welcome and throughout the year. Most importantly, we want your education to be a true partnership. We want to work with you to design Ignite and shape its future to form a more supportive and inclusive version of higher education. I want to particularly thank our Students' Union, who've been fantastic partners as we've designed our version of Ignite for this year. Now we all want to hear from you. We want to know about your experiences with Ignite, and we want to know how you're enjoying your studies with us. Please get involved, and please get involved to help shape our educational plans. Look out for all of the ways you can do that. We'd love to hear from you. A long time ago, I travelled down to Leicester, just as many of you have, to start my own degree. It was an interesting educational journey, and I'm sure yours will be too. And I hope that you enjoy your studies as much as I did, and that you grow to love our city and this university as much as I have. Finally, we'd like to end with a short video about one of our most famous university families. I think you might recognise who they are. Thank you.
It is a proud boast that I have that I was reared on this campus. It was a wonderful place to be a boy. He had the task of helping this tiny university college grow to adulthood. A university should be an institution that cares not only about commercial success, but about those things of the mind and spirit which are the distinctive mark of an educated and cultured people. So this university has a wonderful reputation for humanity, for culture, for generosity. It is a wonderful university. I feel it in my blood.